Guys, happy Wednesday. So what's on the docket today, guys, is a sumo deadlift. All right, and so the sumo deadlift is slightly different than our traditional or our conventional deadlift, and we just want our feet outside of our shoulders and our hands inside of our legs. All right, we want to sit down and stand up in such a way that we get our chest through at the top, but we want to make this more of a glute dominant movement versus like a traditional hamstring dominant movement, like our deadlifts are. All right, but by default, your hamstrings will work when you do the sumo deadlift. Just by how default your glutes will work when you do the traditional deadlift. It's just the focus is a little bit different, all right? So we wanna get to our feet nice and wide, and how wide? Clearly outside of the shoulders. So here, this wouldn't be wide enough because it's not evident. It's not like egregious outside of the shoulders. So I recommend get your feet nice and wide. And in my brain, I just always think of Japanese wrestling. Let's fight, all right? So again, what happens here, the hands close, the hands wide, just comfortable inside of your legs. The wider your hands are, the more your chest can get through at the top. So just kind of understand that. And then also the wider your hands, the shorter the bar has to move. All right, because we should be building to a heavy 5. Again, every 3 minutes for 15 minutes. Here, drop down, stand up, get the chest through, send the hips back, hips down, chest through. We got 5 of those. So that's the sumo deadlift. Pretty simple, short range of motion, protects the lower back, and then it focuses on the glutes. Guys, get after this one and go have fun. All right, guys, this will be a fun one. It's 4 time, and it's 3 movements. It's your sumo deadlift high pull now. It's a burpee box jump over, and it's a strict handstand push-up. We'll have 21 sumo deadlift high pulls, followed by 12 burpee box jump overs, followed by 9 strict handstand push-ups. And then it'll go into 15 sumo deadlift high pulls. It'll go into the same 12 burpee box jump overs. And then you will have 6 strict handstand push-ups. And then your third and final round will be 9 sumo deadlift high pulls, 12 burpee box jump overs, and 3 strict handstand push-ups. So the burpee box jump over stays at 12 throughout all of this round. And so that's kind of it, right? And so what will happen here is that we'll start with our sumo deadlift high pull, very similar to the setup for your sumo deadlift, but then now we're just gonna add a high pull. So we wanna accelerate the deadlift. The weight should be pretty light. We're 21 in a row, 15 in a row, 9 in a row seems pretty manageable. And if it doesn't seem manageable, I highly recommend pick a weight and a modification where that is manageable, all right? And so from here, again, hands inside the legs, we explode up, pull up this way, pull up, pull up. So at the top, when the bar is clearly above my chest, right at my collarbone, below my chin, so right in this area, above the collarbone, below the chin, my elbows are high and outside of the barbell, and then that executes a solid rep. We see a lot of interesting variations here, but just kind of know that's what we're looking for. Once we get done with that, we'll go 12 burpee box jump overs. So with this box, if anything, if you just literally do what the movement says, most likely you will be on the right track when it comes to counting. So you want to start with your burpee. So chest hits the ground, burpee, box jump over. That'll be 1. Burpee, box jump over. That'll be 2. You guys have 12 of those. And then we'll go some strict handstand push-ups. Again, strict handstand push-ups. It's strict handstand push-ups. So we want to avoid kipping at all costs, right? And if the strict handstand push-ups are not available to you guys, you can stack Abmats to make to shorten the range of motion. That'll be an appropriate skill for you guys today. Or you guys can go pike push-ups or anything that just elicits a static press, right? We want to avoid kipping today, pretty much at all costs, all right? So what happens here, we always start with our arms locked out and our ankles, hips, and shoulders in a line. So we don't want our butt sitting on the wall at all, right? Especially in this extended position. So we'll flip up, arms nice and straight. I just like to push my arms this way just to make sure that like I'm telling my body not to have any bend, because if I have a bend in my arm, I feel all of the weight of my wrists and my shoulders, and I'm not strong enough to hold my body up. But if I keep my arms nice and straight, now my bones is strong enough to support all of my weight. So I want to support via the bones. Down and up, down and up. All right? So we got 9 of those. And then 15, 12, 6, 9, 12, 3, done. You guys will be done. Look at the clock. Hopefully you guys are done in 12 minutes or less, because that is your time cap. Guys, have fun with this one. Go get it. Let me know how it goes.